Welcome back. Today, we are moving from building applications to the science of maintaining them. In a modern enterprise, you are just looking for one bug, you are managing thousands. This is vulnerability management. It is not a one-time scan. It is a continuous, cyclic process. A professional program begins with asset discovery. This is step 0. You cannot protect what you do not know exists. Before launching a single scan, we must identify shadow IT, the unauthorized servers or cloud instances that haven't been added to your official inventory. If your asset list is incomplete, your scans are providing a false sense of security. Once we have our inventory, we move to the vulnerability scan. You need to master the 3 primary delivery methods. Unauthenticated scans. The tool probes the target from the outside. It sees what an attacker sees: open ports and service banners. Authenticated credential scans. You give the scanner admin rights to log in. This is the gold standard because it can look deep into the file system and registry to find the vulnerabilities that external black box scans miss. Agent-based scanning. Instead of a central server knocking on every door, we install the lightweight agent directly on the host. This is essential for remote laptops that aren't always on the VPN and for ephemeral cloud instances that might only exist for a few minutes. Once you have a list of 10,000 vulnerabilities, you have a new problem. What do you fix first? We solve this using exploit intelligence. For years, we relied solely on CVSS, the Common Vulnerability Scoring System. It measures severity based on 3 metric groups: the base score, the bug's nature, the temporal score, if an exploit exists today, and the environmental score, how critical the asset is to your specific business. But in a modern program, severity is not enough. We must look at the probability of exploitation. We use the EPSS, the Exploit Prediction Scoring System. While CVSS tells you how much a bug could hurt, EPSS tells you how likely it is that an attacker is actually using it right now. We cross-reference this with the CISA KEV catalog. This is a curated list of known exploited vulnerabilities being actively used by nation-states and cybercriminals. If a bug is on the KEV list, the theoretical math doesn't matter. You patch it immediately. This is the shift from compliance-based patching to risk-based vulnerability management. The final pillar is remediation. This is where we actually close the holes. For your exams, you must understand the patch management lifecycle. It begins with identification and evaluation. But the most critical step is testing, or regression testing. You must install the patch in a staging environment first. Patches often break other systems. You have to ensure the security fix doesn't take down the entire business. Only then do you move to deployment and verification with a fresh scan. If you cannot patch, perhaps because it's a legacy medical device, you apply compensating controls. You might isolate the device on a separate VLAN or put it behind a dedicated firewall. Finally, we have to look outside our own walls. Senior architects implement a VDP, or Vulnerability Disclosure Program. This is a formal front door that tells ethical hackers how they can legally report vulnerabilities to you. By establishing a VDP or a bug bounty, you ensure that the first person to find a hole in your system is a researcher who wants to help, rather than an attacker who wants to exploit. Whether you are triaging a critical CVE or architecting a global patch automation pipeline, remember, vulnerability management is about prioritizing the fixes that matter most to the business. To get your hands on the resources for this module, including my risk-based prioritization matrix and VDP policy templates, head over to secguy.org. I have free exam-ready resources waiting for you right now. Join the hundreds of industry veterans in our Discord chats and study groups. Join our job-ready hands-on labs. We have a dedicated lab where you will perform an agent-based scan, triage the results using EPSS data, and build a risk-based remediation report. Get the reps in, get the cert, and get the job. Until next time, stay safe, stay secure. I am out.